And as we get ready for the holidays, everybody's trying to figure out how to stretch their dollars with inflation and gas prices.
Oh, yeah, in a big way. Joining us now live this morning is financial expert Ali Hashemian. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So we have been reporting on it a lot, the cost of everything going up. What can people do to help budget for the holiday shopping season? What do you think?
I mean, anything they can do to delay expenses, especially if you're on any kind of fixed income. I heard a story the other day about a grandma that has to buy a smaller turkey this year. She still wants to host Thanksgiving because that's her tradition, but she's going to have to spend a little bit less and cut some corners. So anything you can do to cut some corners here and there or delay some of your expenses, I think that's a smart thing to do at this point because of all the increases in expenses due to supply chain issues and other things going on.
Yeah, just being a little bit more mindful during this time. What about bills? You know, we all have bills to pay. You say there are ways to possibly negotiate down some of those monthly charges.
Yeah, I'm surprised that more people don't do this. With everything going on right now, I think it's more understandable to go ahead and give your cable company a call, your telephone company a call, your cell phone company a call, and see what you can do to reduce some of those expenses. A lot of people are on plans that they don't need, so anywhere you can look at things that you're not using, I think is really the best thing you can do, because every little penny you can save is a penny earned at the end of the day. There's a lot of places to put that money where you can grow it, especially, again, inflation has impacted interest rates. So there's a lot of places where you can put your money and grow it at a decent rate of return, but you got to save that money to be able to invest it.
Yeah, and those savings, you know, you do it here and there, it adds up across the board. Gas prices, you know, not great, still near record highs. What can people do to save on that?
You know, buying electric obviously is not the easiest thing to do right now because the cost of new cars or even used cars has gone up so dramatically. But little things you might be able to do to cut corners. Maybe bring your lunch to work so that you don't have to drive and spend that extra money on gas. You also save the cost of that meal as well. Or things like turning off your engine when you're in a line waiting to pump gas, or in the parking line, or in your drive-through or something like that. So little things, again, wherever you can cut the corners, it really adds up. In financial planning, we know compounding has a huge effect on your long-term success. So I think that those little things really do add up.
Yeah, really keeping that in mind. A new report shows household debt is at its highest level ever, and more Americans, especially during this time of the year, are putting things on credit, especially for the holidays. So do you have any advice on how to manage all of that?
Yeah, you know, I'm a big believer in credit. I think credit is a useful tool that we can use if we use it in the right way. Credit card debt is one of the worst ones just because the expenses associated to that are really, really high. If there's anywhere else you might be able to access some money without using credit card debt, for example, if you have a home equity line of credit or something like that that you might be able to use, I think that would be an intelligent use of debt. But some things are unavoidable. Again, if you can cut any corners, make sure that the debt that you're taking on isn't excessive, and make sure you have a plan to pay off that debt at some point.
And Ali, before we let you go, I've always wondered this. I don't know if other people feel the same. If you want to talk about financial planning, just real quickly here, is it $20,000 you got to bring to the table, 50 or more? Like what amount of money do you need to have a serious conversation with someone like you to start planning?
You know, I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions that I see out there. People think that they don't have enough money to start planning. First of all, you're never too young. It's never too late to start planning. I deal with clients that are sports figures or celebrities that have millions upon millions of dollars that need financial planning to budget because they might run out of money at some point in their lives. And I have clients that have much, much less. So I don't think there's a dollar amount necessarily. It's just about what you're trying to do and what you're trying to accomplish. For financial planning, it's really about the future. And if all you're caring about is spending money today, then maybe financial planning isn't right for you.
I really like that you clarified that.
Yeah.
You don't have a set dollar amount, you don't have a set age, and I think that's something a lot of people really don't fully understand.
Just do something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just do something. Something is better than nothing, right? That's what
Exactly.
I always say.
All right, Ali Hashemian, thank you so much. We appreciate it.